Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. How's everybody doing on today? Or tonight rather. This is your girl Tina Renee. I am coming from the Healing Project. Real about afraid of what we choose, and I believe that we overcome the things that we go through by sharing and being transparent with others. Because oftentimes when we go through these things, we think that we're the only ones going through the issue, right? Because I know when I've been going through some stuff, back in the day, I always felt as if I was the only one experiencing it. But as time went on and I was sharing my story with other people, then I began to hear people speak about how they went through a similar situation as I did. But again, when you're going through these things, we don't think about oh, maybe somebody down the street is going through the same thing, or maybe my neighbor's going through the same thing, or maybe, somebody in my family's going through the same thing, or maybe a co-worker's going through the same thing. We don't think about those things. Why? Because we are in the middle of it right now, right? We feel as if we're in a storm and nobody understands what it is to be in a storm, or nobody understands what I'm going through right now. Nobody can relate. But again, I want to reassure you that you are not the only one going through, you're not the only one who's gone through certain things and maybe something similar, right? So I just want to come in and talk to you about something that we go through, some in life, lies. Somebody is slandering your name, somebody is spreading rumors about you, and you know that they're not true. And oftentimes we say, don't worry about it, it's not true, don't worry about it. But again, it's easier said than done. We go through these things right in life, people slandering your name, or people lying about you, spreading rumors about you, and it's your reputation on the line, right? Because people are out there lying, people out there talking and saying, oh, well, you doing this, or she did this, or she done that, or she, and you like, I didn't do those things, who they talking about? But again, it's your reputation on the line, and we're not exempt. And I say that because they persecuted Jesus, right? They talked about him, they lied on him, so we're no better than he is. So of course we're going to go through some of the things that Jesus went through, the lies, the slanders. They said prophets are not even honored in their own home. So we're going to go through those certain things in life. But I want to talk to you on tonight and to give you encouraging words and let you know that don't give up. Whatever you're going through, the lies, the slander, the rumors, don't give up. Keep fighting through the situation. Why I say that? Because there's light at the end of the tunnel. So let me share a story with you, okay? And chime in wherever you are. Type in the comments where you watching from. Let me know. And if you're going through anything similar to what I'm about to share tonight, or something totally different, you may be experiencing something totally different, and you just want somebody to support you, or you want somebody to pray with you, or you want somebody just to listen. Because sometimes in life, all we just need is someone to just listen to what we're going through. We don't have to respond to what someone is talking to us about. We can just sit there and listen, because listening and being a good listener helps someone going through situations or whatever they're going through. So I'm going to share this story with you. So there was a guy, right? A father and a mother, and then some children. And what happened was that this father was not really in the child's life, okay? The father, all he was worrying about, child support this, child support that. You take me off of child support. Even going to the child and asking the child to tell your mother to take me off of child support, and never really was concerned about the child at all. It was even so bad that when the mother was, she just had the baby, their son, and he, and she had walked into his mother's home, and he was mad because she walked into the mother's home. Not only that, while she was holding their child, he began to pounce on her. He began to punch her and all. And so all she can do she said was to cover her child to make sure her child didn't get hit. Even though he was hitting and aiming for her face, she protected the child at all costs. And so what happened was, so times went on, times passed by. So now the child is grown, right? Okay. The child is grown now. And so the child is trying to find himself, trying to find out who he is so he can make something of himself in society, because he is also now a father. But what happened was he reached out to the dad, and he talked to the dad and asked the dad some questions. And lo and behold, the father lied. The father was saying a lot of lies that was not true. And what was so hurtful to the woman was the fact that her child, believed everything that the man said. And so it put her in a bad place because, she did everything for her child. She was the one there for her child. Even when he was out doing dirt, she was still there for her child. Just like what mother wouldn't do that? When he went to jail, mama was there. When he couldn't go around his one of the children's mother, she was there. Even to the point where he actually jumped on the mother at one point in time, and the mother ended up having a concussion because he jumped on her because he didn't want to listen to her. So again, it was hurtful. She said it was hurtful for her because she done all she could for her child, and for her child to turn around and turn his back on her, and then believed everything his father said. Again, the father was not in his life, maybe a couple of times, but then again, the father was only pretending to be concerned about the child, only to have the mother to remove him off of child support, and that's the only reason why he agreed to take the child. And then when the child ended up going there, 2-3 weeks went by, and the child ended up coming back because the father said he could no longer deal with the child. Not because the child was acting out, it's because that was his way of getting child support terminated, and then he can keep his little money. And so that's what ended up happening. And so the mother again is struggling with that. The mother, she said she was struggling with that. It hurt her to her core, she said, because she did everything she could for her child, and for her child to turn his back on her pretty much, and stop communicating with her because he believed the lies of what the father said. Having somebody to lie on you, it's hurtful. I can't stand nobody lie on me. If you lie on me, lie to me, you steal from me, okay? And that's what happened in this situation. The father began to tell the son lies, and the son began to believe the father, so he can show face. The father, try to cover up his dirt. And one of the things that she mentioned that the father said to the child was, "Your mother kept me away from you." And again, lies upon lies upon lies. The mother said, she never kept her child from the father. It was the father's choice and his decision not to be around the child, even though the mother tried multiple times in trying to get the father to be a part of the child's life. Even after he had beat on her, she allowed him to come back into the home again because she wanted her children to have a father. So again, she said that she tried everything she could for her child, but then now that her child is grown, and this is what she says she's experiencing now, that her son pretty much turned his back on her because he believed a lie that his father has said. So, and again, people say that words don't hurt, but they remember that old saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. To me, that's a lie. Words do hurt, and words hurt so bad. To me, I feel that words hurt worse than someone actually hitting you, because and leaving a mark on you, the mark of the bruise, everything will go away. But the bruise on the inside, the internal bruise, is what gets you the most. It hurts to, especially when being a mother, you're doing so much and you're doing all that you can for your child, and then for your child to turn his or her back on you. That's some hurtful stuff. So this is stuff that we're going to be talking about on this channel. Real talk, real issues with real people that we experience in life, that other people may experience in life. This is not to shame nobody, but this is about healing, because we all walking around with things from our past that's holding us down, or keeping us, or preventing us from moving forward, keeping us from having healthy lives, and relationships, because we're still holding on to old baggage. And I get people lie because for one, they're trying to get themselves out of some trouble, and they just feel that maybe if I lie, I'll feel better. Yeah, you may feel better, but by slandering somebody else's name does not make it better. By lying and spreading rumors about somebody does not make it any better. And just to spread rumors about somebody, it's their character that's on the line. We can't continue. Oh well, today I feel like I'm gonna lie on her, and so I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk some mess. I'm gonna tell her some mess. Or some mess on this person. But think about it. Come on, let's think about it. Let's think about something for a minute. How would you feel if somebody started spreading rumors about you? Or how would you feel if somebody started lying on you and saying that you did X, Y, and Z and you didn't do it? And then it got so bad that people begin to believe what was being said. They stopped dealing with you, don't want to come around you anymore, don't want to even talk to you anymore. How do you think that would make you feel? And I think about this. I want people to treat me like I'm going to treat them, right? But we can't control how people feel or how people treat us. But my motto is this: I treat you the way that I want to be treated. So I'm not going to go around lying on you. I'm not going to go around spreading rumors about you. I'm not going to do that. Why? First of all, I'm not getting anything out of it. Second of all, um, what is it proving? What is it proving to lie about something that somebody's did? And and when you lie on somebody, you're causing trauma on them. You lie to them, or you lie on them to other people, and then what happens? Somebody end up committing suicide because you lied on them. So how would you feel if someone took their life behind a lie that you told? Why? Because, oh, I'm finna get them back, or I'm finna do this. No, you can't go around doing that. I mean, it's bad enough that we have many people walking around this earth, in our streets, in the community, that are hurting from certain things that happen in our life. And how would you feel that just that one lie that you told on them was a lie that pushed them over the edge? We have to think about how we treat people, or how we want to be treated, or how we want our loved ones to be treated, or how we want our children to be treated, for that matter. We got to be mindful how we interact with people, because we don't know what someone is going through. We don't know what they're dealing with at home. And then for you to go and start telling lies about something that deep down that is not the truth, but yeah, because you're feeling vindictive right now, well, because I'm going to tell a lie because I want to hurt them because they hurt me. It doesn't work that way. So again, these are the topics that we'll be discussing. Once a week, I'll be coming live, talking about real issues, real topics with real people, and how we as individuals can learn from mistakes of others. That is the best tool. Sometimes, we can prevent a lot of things that we go through, or the road that we go down, by listening to other people, by taking heed and watching the lessons that the other individual has learned, has gone through. And it will prevent us from going through certain situations, because we were paying attention. We studied. So, we don't want to have to take or retake a test all over again. Remember in high school? Remember in school when we used to have those scantrons back in the day, and if we didn't pass, we had to take that test again. And that's just in life. If we don't pass this test in life, we have to do it all over again. So what better way to get over this test is by passing the test the first time, studying the test, everything that's in the test, and then so that way you could pass the test and don't have to retake the test. Hey! So again, this is your girl Tina Renee, the Healing Project. So please stay tuned every week, once a week, um, 7 o'clock Tuesdays, 7 o'clock on Tuesdays. So catch me next Tuesday at 7 o'clock. So y'all stay safe, stay blessed. I will talk to y'all later. Peace.